Take long and deep breath in, long and deep breath out. With next long deep breath in, we'll chant Om three times. Take long and deep breath in. Om. Take long and deep breath in. Om. Take long and deep breath in. Om. Slowly, slowly, whenever you are ready, you may open your eyes. Welcome to Awakening Australia initiative. In this initiative, we have started off from last week where we are doing meditation from Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. So 8 to 9 we do meditation and then we do question and answer. So if you are joining first time today, make sure you go on YouTube channel and watch the previous meditations because we are doing it in progressions. So it would be better if you start from the first episode. Now this is our, I think, fifth or sixth episode, and we are also covering not only meditation, we are also covering human engineering course in this series so that we understand why we do meditation how. So the basic format of these sessions are that we start off with pranayam and we do couple of pranayams to get started. We do couple of slides of human engineering and then we straight jump into the human engineering aspect of understanding intellectually why it is, why we are doing it, what's the reason, what are the benefits of meditation, how it can be helpful not only for you to grow spiritually, but also how you can grow professionally, how you can keep your responses, your mind into a perfect, shape. So, if you are new, please make sure you go back and start from the beginning so that you understand what we are trying and then you can catch up with. And these sessions are live on Zoom and also on YouTube, and slowly we're going to put that on Facebook as well. So if you miss any of the session, you can simply go back and do it at your convenient time. But we are doing this every day 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. In Australian Standard Time, Eastern Australian Sydney time. So just wanted to get that out of way, and we'll start our session with pranayama. So we'll start the first pranayama of this session is to do anulom vilom, alternate nostril breathing. So those who know, they can start to do the 30 rounds of alternate nostril breathing. And those who are not aware, I will show some demo here how to do that. So put your right thumb onto the right nostril, take long deep breath in, and then close with your pinky finger and breathe out. Take long deep breath in from the right nostril, close with your thumb and breathe out from left nostril. Breathe in from right nostril, close with pinky finger and breathe out from right nostril. Breathe in from right nostril and breathe out from left nostril. Alternate nostril breathing. So we do that 30 times. Take long and deep breath in, close, then breathe out from opposite nostril. Take long and deep breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. Long and deep breathe in. And breathe out, long and deep breathing, and breathe out. Long and deep breathing, and breathe out. Alternate nostril breathing. Take long and deep breathing, long and deep breathe out. Take long and deep breathing, long and deep breathe out. Take long and deep breathing, long and deep breathe out. Long and deep breathe in, long and deep breathe out. Relax both the palm on the lap, neck little bit tilted up. Become aware of the stillness within you. Do not resist to anything, any sound, any disturbance, any noises, voices. Accept everything. Stay in the non-resistance state. The whole point of doing meditation is to develop the faculty of non-resistance. Accept the present moment as it is, as if you have chosen it, whatever it brings. The second pranayama will do Kapal Bharti, only exhaling, not inhaling, mouth gently closed, and pushing the tummy in and exhaling out 30 times. Kapal Bharti, only exhaling. And relax. Observe the stillness within you. Observe the silence surrounding and accept the present moment as it is. Do not create resistance to any sound, noises, or disturbance. Simply be in the state of acceptance. We'll do two rounds of it whenever you are ready. Start. Kapal Bharti, pushing the tummy in and exhaling only. Once done, simply sit still and observe your stillness. Now we'll do the deep breathing with the counting. I will count and give instruction and you will follow the instruction. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. Breathe out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. Breathe out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. Breathe out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. Breathe out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. Breathe out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Relax. Simply with eyes closed, just relax. Observe your bliss, observe your silence. Simply be in the non resistance state. Resist nothing. Simply accept the present moment as if you had chosen it. Meditation is nothing but developing and nurturing the state of non resistance. That I will resist nothing. I will just allow present moment to be okay with what is. Allow everything to happen. Be okay with what is. Create no resistance. Whenever you are ready, you may open your eyes or sit like that. I'll start the presentation. We'll start where we left yesterday, and those who have joined today, they will have to go back to our yesterday's episode for the presentation slides. So we are going to start. We'll again cover a couple of slides, and will not cover everything. Like we said, that every class we will cover a couple of slides, and then we'll straight jump into the meditation. It's very important that we understand everything intellectually as well. So we learned human engineering. We learned a couple of slides yesterday. So I will not go through that. If you have, if you are new, please go back to the episode and then you can catch up. So we learned some laws which governs the earth. We saw where we come from. We saw how what happened when we are not able to handle the mind and the body. We saw that we are working against our own wishes. We want some different life, but we end up doing something different. We become mechanical. We saw all this. We'll not go deep into that. So at the end, what everyone is looking is bliss and peace. Now, very few people understand that whatever the world we experience, that world is experienced within us. So, sometime, for a quick example, for small example, when you eat ice cream, you feel that ice cream is giving you happiness. But that might look very obvious in in that moment. But what is giving you happiness is your inside taste, your body, your mind. That ice cream is giving pleasant sensation, creating pleasant sensation in the body. That is why we are feeling good. When at the same time, when something you don't like, it's not that person or that event which which makes you miserable. It's the sensation, unpleasant sensation within us. So the very basic thing people do not understand that outside there are thousands of triggers, but the whole world is experienced within me. So all the chemicals in my brain, my body, they get reacted to all the energy coming from outside in the form of visuals through my eyes or auditory through my ears. So all my senses are bringing this input. And based on the interpretation of those events, I am creating certain chemistry in my body and mind, which then results in pleasant and unpleasant sensation. Now, once simply if you realize this, then you can master your chemistry. So whatever happens outside, you will not be miserable. That's what we are learning here in human engineering. That the experience, the whatever the world we are experiencing within us. So nothing outside is disturbing us, or nothing outside is giving us the happiness or pleasure. Our own body and mind chemistry creates this pleasure and non-pleasure feelings, miserable feeling. So once we know how to handle the chemistry, and we should be how we want to be all the time. For that, Gautam Buddha, around 2,500 years ago, created a search for the truth, and he found that all the human beings have that power. And ultimately, what we seek is the liberation. So our mind constantly tells us that happiness is in future. So once I get a car, I will be happy. Once I get a house, I will be happy. Once I get a job, I'll be happy. Once I go to Australia, I'll be happy. But once you achieve that, we see that that happiness never comes because we are pulled by mind to look for the happiness in future. But ultimately, we are all seeking the liberation. Now, we all know that everybody is running behind money, and people think now when I'm talking about money, it's not a very comfortable topic, but everyone is running behind this. Now, this is, I'm not saying this is not important, but the illusion what it is created by money that once I have money, I will be happy. Once I have, it's very important to have money. I'm not saying that it's not, but it is important, but it is not the absolute truth that money will bring. Because if you see, the more richer people are, the more they are suffering with their mind. And you can buy a $1,000, $2,000, $10,000 bed, but you cannot buy the sleep. So obviously, yes, we all need money. We have to run behind money, but that does not mean that we don't look after. So everything we have to experience. So we have to buy a house, car, expensive thing. But at the same time, know this that these things are only to make your life comfortable and they are necessary, they are important, but they are not going to bring us liberation because the nature of our mind and body is like whatever we achieve doesn't matter what it is. As soon as you achieve it, loses its value, whether it's a car, whether it's a job, whether it's a house. The nature of our being, we are so vast and big. We saw in our yesterday's meditation how big we can become. Entire universe can come within us. And we saw how much we can shrink. We can go to atomic level. So our scale of our expansion is from atomic to the cosmic, and we are so big in nature, so nothing can satisfy us. People think if they have two houses, three houses, car, that will satisfy. That's not going to happen. It is important, but one must realize that liberation does not come from these things. just I have put together. Um, Let me see if I can play this here. I don't think I can play this video in there. This video was about how man has destroyed the earth, but I don't think I can play it here. Let me just check one more time. No. Anyway, so it just says that because we are so unconscious, we have killed so many animals and we really destroyed the earth. Now, what are we doing here? What are we do? How we are programmed? Why we cannot achieve liberation? Why we cannot achieve? Because we are just following what other people are doing. We think that whatever our mother father did, whatever our society does, we keep following that because it's easy to follow, and not knowing that the whole thing is going into the circle. So if you would have seen the example which is on your screen, that liberation, even if somebody tells you that how easy to step out of that line and achieve liberation, but because it's something different, we do not do it, and then we die exhausting in the circle going round and round and round. So this slide, most of us thinks that this is the example of a flies. Now many people think that I cannot come out of my mindset. Now these flies, there was an experiment done that the jar was kept closed and the flies were in the jar and they were trying to escape because there was a lid. They couldn't escape. They kept that jar like that, the lid like that for a couple of days. And when the flies tried, and then they saw that the jar is not, the lid is there, we can't fly. And after 5 days, they opened the lid of the jar, but those flies would never come out because they never tried after that. They were programmed with that lid. That's how we are all programmed. What we saw from childhood, from our parents, same going out, doing job 9 to 5, come, eat, sleep, um, just have a busy week and then come back on weekend. And we basically start living weekend to weekend. So if our life is of 60 years, so we are not, and there are thousands of days. We are not. Let's suppose in a year we got 52 weeks. So we got 52 weekends. So you can say, okay, from 365 days, I only enjoy and live 52 days. That's such a bad deal because that's how the society is running. So we have to break those mindset and mind pattern and come out as a winner and come out as a something to explore new dimension of our life. We are all programmed. We don't know that we are programmed. The problem is this: we are facing challenges. We are facing so much anxiety, stress, but we don't know where it is coming from. So just to go back how it is coming from, because we want to do something, but we are programmed completely without us knowing, from generation to generation. That's why what our grandparents did, we're doing the same thing. Even including how you wear your clothes, all are coming programming from your parents, grandparents, and we are simply following what others are doing, not trying to. And we are just now stuck with this chained elephant effect. The story of this chained elephant effect is that there was a small elephant, a baby elephant, which was chained um, to a very thin chain to a pole, and he tried to break that chain many times, but unfortunately he couldn't break. And the elephant then grows into that chain, such a big elephant who can just break that chain. But in his mind from childhood, that no, I cannot break this chain. Even the grown big elephant is stuck to that small chain which he can just break like that. So we have to ask ourselves, are we chained with that mindset? Is suffering, is pain, or is continuous chattering of this mind? Is this a normal, or can we come out of it? Is there any different life than what here right now, what we suffer? Is there anything which we can explore? Is there any bliss in this life? Is there any peace in this life? Is there a liveliness in the life, or life is going to go like this only? So we have to come out of these habit patterns of suffering, habit patterns of thinking. We have to come out of this mindset, what is holding us back. And this is what we are trying to explore in these sessions. We are trying to break the chain. There are many people, many examples like Michael Jordan, Albert Einstein, Bill Gates. They have all broken this chain and came out of this. So this brings to the main slide. From here is the real program starts. Usually we know that we are physical body. So we have limited knowledge of physical body. Uh, or we can say we know little bit of. So the human being is made out of three bodies. One is a physical body, mental body, and energy body. Now, we are not aware of these three bodies. We are only aware of the physical body. Now, because when these three body aligns themselves together properly and goes hand in hand, we have a pleasant human experience. But when there is a friction between your physical body, mental body, and energy body, when physical body says something, mental body says something, and energy wants to do completely different thing. When there is a friction between these three bodies, what we call unpleasant experience or what we call suffering. This suffering is nothing but your friction between these three bodies. So why there is a friction? Because we do not understand. The three bodies has their own nature and we do not understand the nature. Nobody taught this us. Everybody taught us English, mathematics. In earlier ancient days, the kids were sent to Gurukul to understand all this. In yogic culture, it has explained properly how what is your physical body, what is your mental body, what is your unless and until kids are expert into this um, human engineering, they were not given any other education, any formal education, skillful education, because they had to know that unless they know how to handle this mind, body, and energy, no matter if they become engineer or doctor, if they don't know how to handle this, they are going to destroy their life anyway. The more successful they become, and they don't know how to handle this physical, mental, and energy body. That's why we see people are rich, people are successful, but at the same time they are very miserable. So in coming session, we are going to uh, dwell into these bodies and understand each body function and how they go with it. So with this, we are going to end our slides here for today. And from tomorrow, we start with physical body, mental body, energy body. Hope you like today's presentation. Now, what we are going to do is today, we are going to do a meditation which is very close to my heart. It's called Nada Brahma meditation. Very beautiful meditation. And it has three steps. The first step, actually, it has four steps, but the fourth step is just a silence. So that's why I didn't say four steps. So the first step is 15 minutes of humming. I'm going to play everything, but first you just understand how it's going to happen in stages. Stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and stage 4. Fourth stage is just sitting silent. The first stage is this. You sit like this, very relaxed, back straight, eyes gently closed. Right now, you just have to watch me do these three stages. And when I say now we are starting, then you start doing it. Okay. I will also do with you so that you don't get lost. So the 15-minute is the first stage, which is like this. Simply you have to close eyes and keep your mouth shut. So we have to chant Om with mouth closed. And we have to keep our teeth on the teeth. And it comes like this. We take long deep breathing. Hmm. Again, we take long breath. Hmm. Again, we take long deep breathing. Hmm. So when teeth are on teeth, this chanting sends vibration to your entire body. So we do that 15 minutes. Then second stage is we keep our hand next to, I'll just show near the navel here. In the next round, what we do, second stage, what we do is we give the energy out like this slowly, slowly with both the hand. So we make two identical circle like this. And slowly, slowly it goes out and very slowly, slowly we give the energy out. The third stage is we keep the hand down like this and then bring the energy in inside. Okay. And then in the last stage we simply sit. Can can you start your cameras and just show me how will you do the third, second and third stage? So the first stage is hmm, hmm. The second stage, both the hands near the navel and hand going like this from your navel, going out very slowly in the circle like this. And in the third stage, both the hand down like this and coming inward, slowly, slowly. In this, your hand might have a pain, but that's okay. Don't rush. And the last one is simply sitting, being aware. Thank you so much for showing. And we go back to the this thing. All right. So let me start now. So stage one, back erect, teeth on the teeth, start humming. Mm, 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 mm. Take long and deep breath in. Mm, mm, mm. Get ready for the second stage. Both the hand near the navel, palm facing upward, making two identical circles going out slowly, slowly. Palm facing upward, making circle. Slowly and very steadily, even if your hand pains, that's okay. Keep your eyes closed. Stage two, hand down and coming in. In the stage two, we put the hands down like this and coming inside very slowly and very carefully. Simply sit silently, relax, keep your back erect. Remove your glasses. Simply remain still, still in your body, still in your mind. Any slightest movement in your eyeballs can trigger the thought. Remain still. Slowly, slowly, whenever it's okay, you may open your eyes. You can now switch on your camera. In the observation also, you can maintain your stillness. If you have any question, there is a function raise your hand. If you want to share anything, there is a function to raise your hand, and you can, then I'll unmute you. If nobody has any question or doesn't want to share, then we can simply close the session. But I want you to remain in this state of stillness throughout your evening, night. Don't jump into uh, watching or don't jump into anything. Just take a moment and just try to be stillness, even with the family around you. So observe, just observe. Even you're talking, just observe. Even others are having conversation, just observe. Just be aware of your own stillness. Thank you so much for joining today. These sessions are also telecast live on YouTube, and we know that you know we are already meeting in Zoom live. So the YouTube people might not know or can't see how many people are joining here. And so soon we'll be uploading in the Facebook as well. So thank you so much for joining, and I hope the same bliss and peace stays with you. And more and more we are going to go into the depth, and we want to reach to a stage where I don't even have to give instruction. I simply start this meeting, or this meeting simply start, or and we just simply sit here. We want to reach to that state, but we haven't at this moment. So we'll keep going on, but we'll reach to that state where we just on this meeting. Even if I'm not there, we still the meeting will go on, and we just simply sit in this space of our Zoom and just meditate simply, um, being in the samadhi. Thank you so much for coming once again, and I'll see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Good night, and have a nice rest of the day or the remaining of the day.